Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Wednesday, December the 10th. We're in double digits already. All right, you guys, I am feeling much better today. I hope you are as well. But if you look at our graph, we have a repeating pattern. For the last 3 days, we've been in this deep, very intense integration pattern. You can clearly see it here on the graph. Integration, rest, integration, rest. We are back in integration, friends. This has been a deep, deep push to allow in some of this big energy that's just been waiting for you to allow it to enter your system. But in order to integrate, sometimes we have to let go of things that's clogging up the system, right? So if you've been triggered a lot lately, this is probably related. Also, if you haven't been feeling well physically, remember, you are a physical being here in this planet, right? So even if you are receiving etheric energies, it is still affecting you on a physical level. I'm actually going to make a video about that because I got an awesome download. So pay attention and look for it later, maybe in a couple days. Just saying. I have been getting so many downloads, you guys. And I just want to say one more time that I was clearly shown that we need to understand how frequency and vibration work on a macro and a micro scale. That whatever change is coming forward, that this is incredibly important to make it easier for you to deal with and work with and utilize the new things that are available to us as human beings. Again, I want to point out that our frequency band is shifting, and we have to get out of our head around the idea that higher numbers are better frequencies. It's better because it feels better, not because it's inherently better. Do you see what I'm saying? When you are looking at your radio, 100.1 FM and 89.1 FM are different. One's not better or worse. They are different on the scale, and you have to think about your frequency the same way. When your frequency shifts, you are able to perceive things that you were not able to perceive when you were over here. And the human body has a sort of range that it's able to move around in. The work that you do on yourself helps you stay in the range up here where you can perceive these things like clear messages from your guides and all that fun stuff that everybody wants to do. When you're on this end of your frequency range, friend, you can't pick up on that. You're too far away. Don't you love it when a direct channel comes through right in the middle of your message? I do. A little bit closer look at our graph at that deep integration pattern. I see this. I don't know what this is. I am very hesitant to name it as something. It's the first time I've seen it. It lasted from about 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Central Time, and it looks like a little block of sort of concentrated weird energy right in between the throat and the heart, which is where the high heart is. That's where the empathy lies. So my first instinct when I looked at this was, oh, we got an empathy push. But I want to be careful about that because I haven't seen it before. But my intuition is telling me we got a special little push on that empathy so that we can help others who are going through a difficult time right now. This is not easy for anybody, friends. Here is our Italian graph. We just have a little bit of the grumbles down here along the bottom. It has a bit of a halo. Again, like I said, we are being pushed to integrate a lot of energy, so your triggers may be bigger than usual. Do yourself the justice and the service and the respect of addressing your trigger instead of just designing your day around your trigger. That's exhausting. Instead, deal with your trigger, and then your day can look freer to flow in the way it needs to, friend. And I want to show you our sun. It has been incredibly active. You see this over here, and we have this huge coronal hole that's kind of rotating around. Last night, overnight, I got 5 different notifications for solar flares, so I would expect us to see the result of that on the graph in the next 48 hours or so. But again, some people feel this energy when it actually leaves the sun. There's nothing wrong or bad with that. That's just how you perceive it. Stop telling yourself there's something wrong with it. And our GCP today is powder blue. On their description of this color, what they say is there's a little bit of coherence, but they typically tie this color up to statistical anomaly, and they don't give any credence to this. It's just more like green. Everything's fine, moving around, no big deal. Today, Wednesday, I have a lot of things that are going on. At 1 o'clock Central Time, I will be live with Spirituality with Sam, where you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm excited to share space with her, so make sure you check that out. At 7 p.m. Central, I will be live on Facebook with Melissa. She is a medium and a pet medium as well. And she's going to be doing a reading for me, and we can talk about anything you want to. Both of those events are free. You can find links to those on my various things, so go check it out. Also, just a side note to all my friends here that are on TikTok, I did enter the Educator Award for my educational videos, my Theory of Everything videos. The best way you can help me, friend, is to like them, watch them, and share them to others. The more people watch them, the more chance I have of a little bit of an award coming my way. That would be super fun. All right, here's our cards for today. My guides are saying there are more unveiled truths and manipulations of the collective rising to the surface. It is our job now to release the need to satisfy those manipulations. Have better judgment about where you are focused and what you are allowing yourself to embody, letting yourself to step up to the world of potential that you've offered to yourself. When you turn your back on the crowd, you can conduct the orchestra, friends. This is where you find your balance and your new beginning. Again, as some unveiled truths continue to come to the surface and we start to learn of some manipulations behind the scenes, let go of your need for, like, I need to get closure and all that stuff. You got to just let go of it, recognize it, and move on from it. Have better judgment. Stop giving it all of your energy and attention. Turn your attention towards the potential you've laid out for yourself. This will help keep you in a state of balance and welcome in that new beginning you're looking for. Ooh, it's rainy and cold and slickery out here, but man, it's already Wednesday. It's already double digits in December. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What a wonderful life we live, right? I'm ready to get started for today. Are you? Let's do it together. All right, take a nice big deep breath in all the way down to your toes. Release. Drop your shoulders all the way down. And just remind yourself that today is a great day. No matter what's happening with the weather or with your neighbor or with your weird Uncle Tom, today is a great day, friends. You have the power to help yourself realize that with every decision you make. Choose wisely on which you focus, because you are powerful enough to give yourself a bad day, but you're powerful enough to give yourself a great day too. And today's a great day. It's a great day.